prohibition, reason for prosecution, and so on. People were not able to, Swansea, Swindon, Hull, we have not been able to reach out to those cities yet. It's London-based at the moment, mainly 8 boroughs of London, North East London boroughs, including Lewisham, let's say Croydon, and Ealing, the 5 boroughs on this side of the capital. So we are hoping that we will develop this. It will become, it now goes into households, it goes into schools. In banks you can have them. Soon it will be in the train stations, maybe hospitals, all over services, all over places, institutions where services are provided for our communities. It's only encouraged in Turkish, but in a year's time it will be in English as well. And probably by the time we get to like Greek papers, for example, they started only in Greek, but now they do it only in English because of changes amongst the community and so on. So thanks very much for all of you for being here. And now we'll be inviting George to me. We'll get the questions later on. It's printed in Colchester, distributed throughout London.
Designed in here.
Designed in offices. George Mead, the leader of Council in Haringey, the person who is launching the paper.
That we're launching another newspaper that's got another language in Haringey. So clearly it joins the 195 or 195 languages spoken within the borough or within our schools at different times. So clearly that's great and it's very important. I think also I wanted to say something about, in this opportunity, about the links between the different communities in Haringey. And I suppose you could say we have got many communities, and that's clearly true within the borough. And I think that the thing that I'm very proud about being in Haringey is the diversity of our communities. And we're just starting the community strategy document, which is for the plans for the next 4 years. And as people return their cards, the one thing that stands out is what do they like about Haringey? It's its diversity of its people. I mean, I think that's one of the really great strengths of the borough and of its people. The other thing that I'm quite proud of is how communities from all parts of the world live, work and play together within the borough. And that didn't come about just because somebody said it's a good thing. We all know it's a good thing, but it didn't just happen. It happened because lots of people over many years put lots of work and energy and effort into making it happen. Now, I'm not silly enough to stand as leader and say there isn't tensions from time to time within communities. But nevertheless, I think the important thing is to recognise where we're at. And if we look at what happened, say, in Bradford in the northern cities 2 years ago, then clearly it is something which we in Haringey have worked at to try and make sure that the communities work together, relate to each other, and make sure that we are working as one family together. And so I think it's events like this and working with the communities, from the council's point of view, with the communities working with each other, that is the important message I would thought from the pride. You know, I just want to say well done so far, and to wish you all the very best for the future, and to wish the community all the very best, and to promise that the council will work with the communities to continue to build cohesive communities where people value each other's cultures, but at the same time keep certain amount of independence for the people that we serve. So we'll carry on the good work, and all the very best for the future.
Jeanette Arnold is here at the London Assembly member.
He can stand the competition. The Londoner can stand the competition. But what he just wanted me to say is, of course, as a community, what you've got to have is the means by which you present your case, by which you present and speak of the good things, the emerging things, and the issues of concern to your community. And also, as well, is to say, from a London perspective, that's what great cities of the world do. They are there and they receive people who come and make their home, and then they actually get involved within that city. And without doubt, one of the things that they do, once they've actually established, once the network has settled, if not in the first generation, then certainly by the second, they've established their own newspaper. And as Ibrahim said, we've seen those newspapers grow and they develop. For me, since 2000 at GLA, without doubt, there is a director, an executive director, that part of his brief is about the total engagement of the Kurdish community, and Redman, I'm sure, would send you his regards. It is on the mayor's agenda, and also I was sharing recently, it's not just about the Nevros that we had celebrations. It's at that time I suppose we did hijack the mayor, and he cities and regions representatives meet, and I'm due to join a significant working party on that group, and that group is looking at the experience of London and its work with the Kurdish and Turkish community. And so I will be working really, if not on a day by day, then certainly on a week by week review. And editorially based in Hackney, launched in Haringey. It is a truly pan-London and hopefully European publication or potential that we have. All the very best to all of you. You're wonderful.